Hi everybody. On what looked to be the most certain stage amongst the opening stages to end in a bunch sprint, the sprinter teams messed up. And full credits to Benjamin Thomas, Michael Valgren, Andrea Pietrobon and Enzo Paleni for making this one stick. An absolutely amazing ride by them. And a great win by Benjamin Thomas. The GC going into stage 6 remains unchanged. Note that Intermarché, after losing Girmay on yesterday's stage, also saw Adrien Petit drop out of today's stage. Groves and Milan were the most active ones in the points competition today, with Groves moving closer to Merlier. Here's the KOM standings going into stage 6, which remains largely unchanged. On to stage 6 then, the white road stage. It starts off flat over the first 70k, where the more challenging terrain starts, with the fourth category Volterra climb, nearly 10k at 4.6% average, and from there the terrain is undulating, and with 50k to go, the stage features the Vidrita and Bagnaia sections of the Strade Bianche, with the Bagnaia section climbing over 3.3k at 5% average. The third and final section sits at around 15k from the finish and is followed by a descent and a 10k drag to the finish line. Inside those 10k, there's a nasty kicker once more, 1200 meters at 8.4% average, with the final 500 meters well in the double digits, ramping up to 20% maximum and cresting with slightly over 4k to go. There's plenty of places here where the decisive move can be made, with an initial selection being done as far out as the Volterra climb, to get thinned out on the Bagnaia section to Grotti, with a potential conclusive move on that nasty kicker. Here's the betting odds at the time of recording, with Pogačar the outright favourite. It is not excluded, and should he want to win this stage, we all know he can, yet personally I don't expect him to go after it, and I'll be looking more towards classic style riders to win this from the break, while also having a look at those who did well on the punchy finale on stage 1. So here's the riders to watch in my book. Alaphilippe or Van Zevenand at Soudal Quickstep. At Ineos, the bookies have both Narvaez and Ganna down as second favourite to win this stage. Narvaez, I agree with, yet Ganna will in my opinion already have the upcoming ITT on his mind, so I'm not expecting him here at all. Should Pogačar decide not to conserve energy, he has all the chances in the world to win this stage. Yet as I said before, that's not how I expect this one to unfold. Tratnik and Valter at Visma Leasebike. I really liked Valter for this stage, yet unfortunately he crashed today, seemingly without too much impact, yet still. At Groupama, Viti should be able to do really well here, so I'm expecting action from him. The same goes for Honoré at EF. Schachmann, the runner-up to Narvaez on the opening stage of this Giro. And Baggioli or Stuyve at Little Trek, who should also be able to do well here. I'm expecting Zana at Jaiko Alula to be active on this stage as well. And Conchi and Hermans at Alpecin de Koning, both well in the group, which finished at 10 seconds on the opening stage. Trentin at Tudor, and finally Aurélien Parepintre at AG2R. Baudin and O'Connor could also really do well here, yet they will spark a reaction and won't be given much freedom. Narvaez and Schachmann are my 4-star favourites for this stage. Van Zevenand and Conchi get 3 stars. Herman, Tratnik and Honoré get 2 stars. And Zana, Alaphilippe and Stuyve each get 1 star. In terms of podium prediction, I'm going with a Schachmann win from the break, ahead of Conchi and Van Zevenand. Thanks for watching, enjoy the stage, it should be a spectacle, and see you tomorrow for my Stage 7 time trial preview.